Morning, hi, this is Travis from the National Weather Service, and this is your weather hazard briefing for Friday, March 1st. Looking at current water vapor imaging, so we have mostly clear skies over our area and weak high pressure, and we do have a system off the Pacific coast that is going to move across our area because it'll fill and be a weak wave, come across our area later this afternoon, our western areas, and the rest of our areas into the evening. I'll show the impacts there. We're not expecting a lot of major impacts with that. And you can see the remnants of the last system that really impacted us. Look at the current Wawa map. You see that we still have a couple of advisories and warnings out. These are our 3 flood advisories for Jefferson, Bingham, and Lincoln County, and our flood warning for aerial flood warning for Minidoka County. I'll talk a little bit more of that in a minute. And then here's our avalanche warnings. Those may come off here in the next hour or two, or they may extend them. We've not heard word from them yet on what they're going to do there quite yet. Looking at the short term, you can see that there's our weak ridging and moisture starting to make it in. That low will fill, move across our area. I'll show you those snow amounts here in just a minute. And then just a breezy northwest flow across our area Saturday into Sunday. Looking at the surface map, you can see that it is showing that system later this afternoon for our western areas, and then early this evening into midnight or so for the rest of our areas. We'll move across. I'll show you those exact snowfalls. We are looking to be quite cool this morning, low 20s for those flood areas. You can see that they are in the maybe even teens. And then here's the one for Jefferson County. And so that will slow down the snow melt significantly. And here we are for Bingham County in those areas. They'll be actually in the mid to upper teens, and that will slow that down a lot. We're not really looking for maybe some light snow for them, but not looking for any significant accumulations for them at all. So see significant less flooding next 24 hours, and then should drop off quite a bit as you go into the weekend. Here's our max temperatures. So those areas that are having flooding, they will potentially go in the mid to upper 30s, and then maybe Minidoka go in the low 40s. But then it will quickly, as we have that next system come in with cloud cover, that will quickly drop off. We will not see those temperatures for a long time, just an hour or two. Most of the day will be quite cool. And then as you look for our snowfall, again, as it goes into the late afternoon, early evening, most of the snowfall will actually be, you can see here for the Wasatch and the Eastern Highlands, very little amounts, 1 to 2. We'll have a little bit more as you go into the next day. You can see that that actually does linger in, and I'll show you that kind of lingers into another inch, maybe 2. So overall 2 to 4 inches across the highlands, and maybe an inch into the central mountains area, and then just kind of a flurry elsewhere. If we have a band kind of move over, so we might get a half an inch, but down low it will be very little accumulation. Did want to show you as far as our minimum temperature as we go into Saturday will be quite low, as again even lower across the area. And then as we go into day 3, you can see that we're mostly clear. I mentioned that northwest flow. It'll be slightly breezy on those days, but not too bad. And then you can see our temperatures continue quite low in the mornings on Sunday as well, and then even into Monday quite low. Long term, I'll just go ahead and show you this real quick. Our next real significant system is not going to be till Wednesday, Thursday, and you can see we're still here Tuesday, and then now it starts to come up in the southwest flow and then move across us Wednesday into Thursday. So that does happen as we remain quite cold with it coming in there. There is a chance of some good snow amounts across the area. Still too far out to kind of tell you how much, though, at this point. So here's the number to call us if you have any questions. And otherwise, that concludes this brief. Thank you.